Salams and welcome. Thank you for joining me in another episode of the Quran in English Basics for Beginners. A'udhu billahi minash shaitani rajeem. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Surah Al-Mi'raj, the ways of ascent. Not Mi'raj, Surah Al-Ma'arij. Mi'raj refers to the Isra wal-Mi'raj. This is Surah Al-Ma'arij, the ways of ascent. Therefore do you hold patience, a patience of beautiful contentment. Sabr Jamilan, a beautiful sabr. They see the day indeed as a far off event, but we see it quite near. The day, these are just some of the signs that will happen on the day of judgment. The day that the sky will be like molten brass. And the scientific explanation for this is because the cosmologists and the astrophysicists tell us that one day the hydrogen and helium fuel in our sun will come to an end. And as that happens, our sun will start expanding to form a red giant. And the colors of the red giant will be like red ointment in the sky, or like this description here, like molten brass. So one day our entire sun will expand into a red giant, explode into a supernova, and then collapse into a massive big black hole, and everything will disappear. All of humanity will be gone. Right, so the day that the sky will be like molten brass, and the mountains will be like wool, and no friend will ask for a friend, though they will be put in sight of each other. The sinner's desire will be, would that he could redeem himself from the penalty of that day. Now listen to these words. He's even prepared to sacrifice his children and his wife and his brother and his family, his kindred, to shelter him, and all that is on earth, so it could deliver him. He'll start negotiating with God. He'll try and bribe Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Yeah, punish my children, punish my wife, punish everyone, punish them. They told me to do it. They forced me to do this. Yeah, take all my bank balance, take all the gold, take all the property. Nothing is going to help. Allah does not want your money. Allah does not want the gold or the oil or the property developments or the security estates or the Ferraris or the Lamborghinis. He wants nothing. But people will try and ransom themselves. They don't want that punishment, because when they see it, it is a dreadful sight. By no means, for it would be the fire of hell. And when we look at the latest geopolitical news, what is happening locally, nationally, continentally, and globally, we know exactly who are the people that we would love to see in hell for eternity, forever and ever. Let me know your thoughts. Who would you like to see in hell? Because guaranteed that some people, this is their house. They got to be there. At the end of the day, obviously, we are not in charge of the day of judgment, but there are some people who have embraced the way of evil, the satanic way, and by them, it would be such a great day of joy to see such people in hell. So if they think they can escape, they are mistaken. By no means, for it would be the fire of hell, plucking out his being right to the skull, inviting all such as turn their backs and turn away their faces from the right. When you're shown the Quran, you're shown the truth, you're not interested. So on the day of judgment, you'll be in great regret. and collect wealth and hide it from use. They're not interested in social justice. They worship money. They are addicted to money. The more money they have, the more greedy they become, and the more stingy they become, and the more tight fisted they become. No, that's my effort. Why must I give my money to A, B, and C? No, it's for me and my family. You almost all go fly kite. Why don't you go earn your own money? So these are the people who've got a very, very wrong understanding of Islam. Islam talks about philanthropic capitalism, meaning earn as much money as you can, become the biggest capitalist in the world, but never forget the share of the poor, the widows, the orphan, the disabled, the sick, those in need, those in debt, and so on. Don't hide it from others. Don't hoard it. Otherwise, you will end up in great misery on that great day of judgment. Stay well, look after yourself. Alhamdulillah.